They
Yeah,
must have put something in the brick that made it last so long. Because, I mean, some of these could be over 1,000 years old, if not more.
right. I think that's accurate. I think I'm not sure you've gotten to this part in the Book of Mormon, but there's a part where it says they started to build with cement.
Okay, not yet.
We think that cement is concrete, like our sidewalks. A lot of times we'll call that a cement sidewalk, but it's actually not cement, it's concrete sidewalk.
Hmm.
Cement is an ingredient used in concrete. And the what cement actually is, if you just look up the definition of it, is it's an ingredient that's a binder. So it pulls everything together and keeps everything sticking together and keeps everything hard, like hard packed shape together. That's what cement is. So you can use cement in a lot of different types of stone. So a lot of people will read that cement part of the Book of Mormon and picture concrete, and that's all they're picturing in their head, which isn't wrong because cement can be used in concrete, but cement can also be used in marble and in different types of brick and maybe in granite and limestone. And so I think that's what we're seeing in, yeah, I think you're right. We're typically taught that stone comes from chiseling it out of a mountain, which that can definitely be true. But I think the real master builders, the real master masons, I think they made the stones. Did they have some mining projects too to like, sure, but I think they mixed the ingredients and then burned them and pressurized them and whatever the process is to form the blocks of stone. I mean, even
Okay.
when you go back to Noah, it says that they built with brick and slime. Slime would be mortar. And yeah, so in the Old Testament, they were firing bricks. So bricks are not like we tend to think of them. We're just trained, we're programmed to think of bricks as like a inferior, old, non-advanced type of building material, but it's not. It's an amazing building material. The stuff we use nowadays, all this lightweight, fluffy insulation and stick framing, that's all super cheap, non-advanced materials actually.
Hmm.
Super heavy stone just because of its weight means you're more advanced.
Yeah.
Not advanced, you're not moving that weight. So Noah, he was a stonemason. They says specifically after the flood when they rebuilt the world, they built with brick and slime. That's stonemasonry. So
And
Noah and all his children were masons.
whenever I've mentioned a few of these things about my love of looking at the architecture, and people have just said, "Oh, don't bother, Deanne. Just focus on Jesus." But my thought is, he put this yearning within us, and that, seeking the truth, that is Jesus.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
think it's
I
not
don't
nonsense.
no.
And
I
it's
don't agree with
revealing
people that
who
say
we
that.
are and where we came from and his creation. It's so much more than just leave it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think the architecture is sitting there, so at the judgment bar, he can go, I don't know what you're talking about. All of it was still sitting right in front of you. You just didn't believe what the book said. You didn't believe what the Book of Mormon said about what the Nephites built. You believed the liars in leadership positions telling you lies about your country and the land you live in. But I think seeking truth is seeking God, and he wants us to, and he's left a lot of stuff, big question marks sitting in the world, in our cities, on our land that we're supposed to look at and go, wait, what's going on here? Let's seek some truth. Let's dig into the scriptures. Let's see if God's spirit will teach us some things. And there's nothing wrong with that. And people that say that that's wrong, seeking truth is seeking God.